All these Midas carriers, what they do best is they put pressure on the enemy team to make a play. Because this Lone Druid's just naturally going to get it.
They're going to make in the play. Moo's going to try it. Oh no, the glimpse breaks and Jesse lives. And now Moo, he's in trouble. No, he's not. He's good. He's good.
He's got dust.
Oh, he's got dust. Z-Freak, Firefly. How much longer? It's not going to last much longer. And he's not going to be able to finish up with right clicks, I don't think.
Oh, just like 3 heroes that he couldn't kill.
Oh, nice heal bomb. Z-Freak's low.
Another dust?
Can he get the jump away? Oh, they actually managed to get him with the counter ward. Moo, though, it's worth the death. Or it's worth the death of Z-Freak if they can get the kill on Moo. Shalgrave will be able to save him for the time being. Hanskin just trying. Oh, he blows him up. Now Jesse controlled up by telekinesis, and Moo lives with a triple kill. Digital chaos. Oh, that was chaos right there.
This mid kill though, if they can get it onto Weehaw, he thinks there's space being created, but they're gonna sandwich him here.
They get the roar. Now he needs the perfect Savage Roar to stop this one, and he gets both. Is it going to be enough? Limp catches up, dodges a little bit of damage, but it's not good enough. Transformation is only going to stall the inevitable. And now Resolution, he's in a questionable position. He does get the rage and removes that slow. Speeds up
we
quite
had
a
it
bit.
for a second. With the Druid form, that would have been so cool, but that top fight is still very good for DC. Like it gets so much gold. Helps their supports too. Their 2 supports were getting underleveled just because of the fact that they weren't happening, or they weren't doing too much. And Misery and Mid is gonna go down.
Gonna be popped quite easily. Resolution, nice TP out from Swindles. It's a little damage from the Reiki, just looking for his escape. He'll be okay. Do you think that part of that top lane fight, that's got to be they are going to go for this tier 1 bottom lane. They're going to have the smoke on in. Limp is going to lead with a shackle shot onto the Lone Druid Bear. Now the Spirit Bear is going to get controlled up by this kinetic field, but Complexity can't seem to fully commit. Bear comes
There's no
back.
real angle for them. They've got to be careful.
Yeah, they could very easily run into
They showed themselves all now.
Here. Yeah, they get the Primal Roar onto the side. They're going to try and pop the Bat Rider. Static Storm actually chasing away the 2 supports, and they manage to get out of it. Chessie with the swap around. Resolution will die before he gets anything off there, and Moo, he'll be able to get away. Chessie still has that Aegis in hand, and DC, they're going to actually be able to lock him down. Weehaw, he'll lose his life as well. Complexity find the opening from behind. Swindles gets the Primal Roar to lock down the main initiator of Digital Chaos, and it all falls their way from there. Playing your advantage now, right? You gotta start fighting.
I think terribly. It's gonna be really hard to kill. Moo's not gonna get shackled,
shot.
but
But he's gonna be glanced. Pulled into the Static Storm. Misery just gets
this is so bad.
woo, ripped a new one. Now they do manage to get the escape off the Shalgrave and TP out. Moo will escape. This 2 supports will die, and Complexity just popped a Metamorphosis on DC's side of the base. They're definitely going for the push here.
If they could have killed Moo there, that would have been almost checkmate for Complexity's favor. That early pickup gem is so huge on their side. He's even gonna drop it in base because he's worried about it now. But this assault is so dangerous for DC. Like, this is so difficult to hold.
All right, smack it away. Complexity going for Chessie. They're gonna be able to get one. Moo, they are gonna try and make the initiation onto Chessie. Can't quite get him. Moo, his Blink Dagger's just not far enough, and Complexity will make the full retreat out. Unless the Bear can somehow latch onto somebody.
Moo's got to find somebody for this. This is going to be a huge pickoff if they can get.
Oh, he blinks forward. They caught him. Jesse, he gets off the Sunder. Can he turn this fight around, though? Resolution has to run himself away, and he's running right into the hands of Z-Freak. He gets off the Silence. Will be able to get the damage output to finish off Resolution, unless he can Arblet toggle. Gets 1, gets 2. Z-Freak's not in range anymore, and now Hanskin as well as Chessie in some trouble as Moo starts running him down. Flame Break goes down on the side. Swindles ends up going for Misery. Now they get the control into Chessie. They'll finally be able to finish him off. Z-Freak will be able to get the kill on Moo, and Resolution, well, the armlet toggle, it kept him alive last time, and it looks like he's got the fate to be able to do it again against Z-Freak. They get 3 of Complexity. You said they had to do it now, and they will indeed do it. Digital Chaos, they lost themselves a tier 3. They lost the melee racks, but they find a big opening there with that kill. I think they're going for the split push of Weehaw in the bottom lane. Do they just not have a better option?
Yeah, but they're going to get Misery sent back.
Yeah, he's dead. Or not.
That's good.
Shallow Grave, he gets the save. Tier 3, that
Bottom
is
tower.
not something you can
this
save.
top tower. It's gone.
Glyph,
This
Spirit
bear
Bear.
almost dead.
That's about to go down as well, Jesus. It has to go back to the fountain. They find the initiation onto Chessie. Glimpse is going to be able to stop that lasso. Now the reflection goes down. He managed to get the Sunder onto Saksa. That means Chessie, in pretty decent fighting shape, will be able to kill one before Resolution manages to get the turnaround kill. And here comes that Aegis. Nice jump out from Z-Freak. Managed to pop the ultimate. Spirit Bear does go down. Resolution tries to man fight up against Chessie. Physical damage from two different heroes, though, is beginning to overwhelm Resolution. And that's why he jumps inside the Spirit Bear. Pops right back out as soon as Chessie gets low. And they got him. They got him dead. Complexity are now on the run. And multiple heroes are low. They just need to be able to catch him. They stop Hanskin's TP. Look for Z-Freak on the side. They're burning him out, and we'll be able to have the wards and counter wards, and looks like Limp's going to go down as well. Moo was able to catch up with him. They get the triple kill on Moo, and a kill goes over to Lone Druid as well. They lost tier 3. They lost another melee Rax, just like Deja Vu from the bottom lane. A very similar narrative where DC do pick up a lot of kills, but that was actually absurd, by the way. I felt like he was missing way more than he should have. Like when they had Misery caught out, and the damage was really slow to come out on him because he kept missing. So did Disillusions. Hanskin's going to be potentially picked here. They get the Force Staff over the side. Misery, he's going to be trading his life for this one. Hanskin is going to hit by the Flame Break. He will take out from that one. Misery managed to get the Shallow Grave save, but more importantly, Chessie, he's going to be man-fighting with his BKB, trying to go for Weehaw. Doesn't actually have enough lockdown. It seems the Scotty won't slow the hero down enough, and now Chessie's low. He's still got the Sunder, swaps himself with Z-Freak, but his buddy, he didn't want to go out like that, just gets popped by the Infest, and Chessie will still end up dying here. Digital Chaos just won a huge fight right outside the Complexity base and might be able to finally get a hold on the Complexity base and get some rags to their own favor. They don't even have buybacks. Terrorblade, he's got nothing. It's just going to be the Wind Ranger and the Riki who are able to buy back, and Hanskin's Disruptor up in another 5 seconds. They're going to have to defend this base without their primary damage dealer. That's going to be pretty rough. DC, they want to be able to claim everything they possibly can while the Terrorblade is still down. They get the tier 3, pull back here, Static Storm latching in, Weehaw. If they can actually kill him, this will stop the push. They jump in, Shalgrave will be able to stall things up, and Weehaw will actually survive here. Resolution gets the jump on in, looks like the power shot missed, and Limp, he'll pay for it with his life. He just fought back too. 13 seconds till the Terrorblade's back up, and Z-Freak, he'll go down as well. How can a Terrorblade, can he actually stop this without any extra help? Oh God, look at the base. It's actually being torn up by creeps. Lone Druid, he'll buy back and defend this push. Terrorblade, he now comes in. He knows Moo. He doesn't have anything. The reflection goes down. Resolution starts fighting it out. He managed to get the Infest inside a creep. Saksa, force stab back. What? Okay, glimpsed in. Moo will be able to pop the BKB. He gets himself out. And which creep is he in? That one. Resolution, he pops out. Lone Druid is actually threatening the top lane. That's why they're leaving Resolution alone to go for the bottom lane. Weehaw, he already managed to get the kill. He's trying to slow down Chessie. Bottom lane, that will be the lane of Rax. Resolution forced himself away. Savage Roar goes down. Chessie, he desperately needs this kill on Weehaw. That was a buyback. They can't afford to lose Weehaw here, or else, oh no, they got the glimpse back. Weehaw, he's going to be left stranded here. He just starts heading for the base, heading for that last building, but he's not going to be able to make it in time. Complexity, they know 100 seconds on the clock for the Lone Druid. This game, it's gotten crazy, it's gotten chaotic, it's gotten sloppy for both sides. But Complexity, they were in the lead before, and now I think they're in the lead again, as they have the way to be able to force the 5 versus 4 by just heading straight down mid, and at the very minimum, getting Megas, if not closing out this game. We'll have to see. The push forward is starting. Moo, he's going to be leaving a trail of fire, hoping to be able to just do anything he can at this point to slow down the push, to kill the creep wave. But that is just going to be a little trail of breadcrumbs that Complexity will follow all the way through into Digital Chaos' base and potentially into their tiebreak. They're looking at a 2-2 here in this series. The TP's coming in from Resolution. He will come in right into all those illusions. That is, none of them are real. Resolution just dies like that and he instantly buys back. Moo, he didn't even get the right illusion either. Chessie, he's still alive, and he pops a reflection. Slowing down Saksa, will almost be able to get him before the Shallow Grave comes out, slowing him down with the Scotty, but he remembers objectives are the name of the game. Defense of the Ancient, they're going to take the Rags first. start looking towards their tier 4s. No, they're going to back out. 20 seconds until the Lone Druid's back up. Oh, good. Long-range Thunder manages to hit the Rubik, and Chessie looking very healthy, but 12 more seconds till the Lone Druid is up, and they've got Megas. All they have to do is defend, but what a steal from Rubik. No, he did it. He dodged it. He dodged that glimpse back, and just like that, oh man, Complexity. They get out for free. That could have been the game saver there if they managed to get the glimpse and a pickoff. But now, Digital Chaos are fighting up against Megas and very likely have to just straight up 5-man through mid into Complexity with some buybacks, I believe, left on Complexity. Is there any? Yeah, Terrorblade, he's got his. I knew there was at least one big buyback. Terrorblade being able to be on the front lines with this upcoming push. You're going to have to kill him once without Sunder being used, but how are you possibly going to be able to get him a second time after he buys back? You need to be able to finish out this game. The Mega Creeps are going to be too much for you to handle, especially with this Terrorblade coming in, but he's already slowing down the push so much. The Illusions running through mid lane. If they don't speed this up, the side lanes are going to start coming in. They're going to have an opening for Complexity to actually just go straight throne with the Megas beating on the tier 4s, Digital Chaos. Their 5-man entry through the mid lane. They want to be able to push this out. They want to be able to finish off Complexity, make this a 3-1 victory. But this is going to be the toughest fight of their life. Chessie, oh no, another, they managed to get the lasso onto Lip. Okay, that's okay, but still, it's Chessie, the big boss, and managed to get off the Sunder. Resolution, dropping low, and he goes down. Oh, he's dead, and there is no way they can output the damage to finish off Chessie at this point. Not with 2 lives, that's for sure. The Metamorphosis goes down. Okay, he used Metamorphosis. He's going to have to buy back here. He's going to try and TP into this fight. Weehaw still fighting strong, going in for Swindle Mounds. Chessie comes in. He's got the Metamorphosis. He's got the damage output to be able to solve this up. If he could just dodge all this damage and manage to glimpse away. Misery going to be controlled up by Z-Freak. They're going for the throne. They're actually going to try and finish off Megas themselves with Weehaw going for that building, but he can't actually finish him up. Chessie by himself is actually holding, and Weehaw, he runs himself away, but he's just desperate to find some other kind of opening. He's going to hide himself in the trees, has the boots of travel to TP back if necessary, but something tells me he doesn't want to let this go. He wants to be able to go for that top range Rax, and he goes for it now, but this may cost him his life as Z-Freak is already there. He's going to be able to jump in, slows him down, managed to get the kinetic field, combined up with a silence, miss percentage chance galore. Chessie's right there too, and sure enough, Weehaw goes down for 85 seconds, and how can you see a way for DC to hold now? 80 seconds against Megas, no buybacks left, and Complexity will play it the most conservative way possible. They're not going to march down mid. They're not going to risk their lead. They're going to go and grab themselves an Aegis and Cheese first. What an insane game number 4 here. Complexity, they had themselves quite the lead, but off of a pick in the mid lane, Digital Chaos gave Complexity a run for their money in this game number 4, but it seems like all the advantages that Complexity got in this game, whether it was through their play, through their draft, whatever it was, it seems to be too much for Digital Chaos to be able to stand against. They're going to be sitting here inside their base, trying to defend to the last man. But this is looking like a Kernel Cluster. They're going to stand here, they're going to fight up against Mega Creeps, but eventually they're going to be overwhelmed by Complexity. They've got the Aegis, they've got the Cheese, they've got the extra lives, and Digital Chaos do not. Start beating into the tier 4 tower, the roar comes out, Moo, he's going to be target. They want to make sure this lasso is not a successful pullback into the fountain. Meanwhile, Chessie's just going straight for the throne and conjuring as many images as possible with the Metamorphosis. He just rips through the building, and they call it GG. Our series is going to a game number 5. That was a butt clencher. But we've got a full series ahead of us. Boys and girls, don't go anywhere. Stay right where you are. Don't go to the bathroom. Don't go eat any food. Don't get water. Stay here and watch game number 5 of Digital Chaos and Complexity after a short break.